Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Dash Brandon. If you enjoy my content, let me know by hitting that like button. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pyre. We are on episode 7. We just did Snake People last episode, and now we're going to continue. We're going to choose the Ragged Rock or the Froth Sea. Taizo seems very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. Or Rookie spotted wreckage. Believes valuables could be found. Let's go look for some valuables, because that's what we do. I gotta take my face away, because this is a series where we don't look at my face. I don't think we look at my face ever, really, in this series. The remnants of a shattered fleet do little to raise the confidence of your companions, given that the massive, deathless tempest rages to the north, not far from your position. We ought be more concerned with that storm than in finding trinkets, Greentail. Oh, relax already, Jody, and let me do my job. I don't show up when you're out there keeping watch and start telling you to come off it. Now, do I? You interrupted me in the middle of my work no fewer than 4 times per day. They go on like this for some time before turning to you. Investigating the wreckage is going to take time, but you may find something to show for it. Yeah, let's go ahead and search for some valuables. You suggest it may well be worthwhile to continue searching through the wreckage after having come this far. Rookie grins wide. Knew you'd see it my way, sister. Now let's see what we can get. After an exhaustive search... sorry, sister. I think I was just chasing the refraction of the sun or something. There's nothing down there. Thanks, man. Jardariel fumes at all of this, but says nothing. Jardariel lost some hope. One hope. For the next right. So I have a feeling that no matter what there, we're going to lose something for one of them. So that's a little rough. But it is what it is. You and your companions look upon the deathless tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then something in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. Hello. Hold, good ladies and good sirs. This knight beseeches you to hear him if you please. What is it now, Worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do, and in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it, then. Let us be joined. Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Headwind? Not really, no. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor in the rites did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long-lost honor as a would-be knight-errant of the sea dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there, the Pyre hearts? Whoa! They are base cowards. This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the hulk of oars. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. I wonder if he would still join you if you lost. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. Is it not so that you seek passage to the north? With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a way to cross this storm. Some sort of long-held secret among worms exiled to these waters. Jardariel pulls the rest of you aside after Headwind gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Jardariel glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. Headwind is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you cross the deathless tempest, then he can come along for now. His knight is overjoyed. I like the heart in his eye. Oh man, that's awesome. Where's my print screen button? We're gonna have to use that. There we go. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to see you past the storm. Though first the knight requires your consent to give unto this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwings, and thus shall he go forth. Asking your permission for something? Yeah, sure. He wants our blessings. As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths, yet through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. Sir Gilman is determined to help you cross the Deathless Tempest. Help see his mission through. Sure. Determined to prove himself to you in the Nightwing, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solace and calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now. Lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought to be not far east of here. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden. But they are highly just. I love this guy. Thus Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, he slithers. Neat. Right click to slash. Oh, we need to jump. Clearly we need to jump. Hark, yonder lie the foul spawn of unfathomed terns, boiling the seas with their wrath. We'll mouse over that so you can read that for a moment, and we're moving along. Exiled worms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage through the downside's channels for any save this knight's own kind. He's so angry, I love it. Be gone now from here. Fiends, this night shall finish with the Under King Oars. Started. 7th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Persevering, or the Sea Sojourner. Banish the foul spawn. Do we have to like right click them? Oh, we sure do. Yep, I got that far. Let me control things there, game. Oh. Why does it go like way over there? It's not even what we're trying to do. It's an interesting minigame. What's happening now? Oh, his homies. They're gonna be mad. Sir Deluge. Hold it right there, you traitorous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight? To your superior. Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this night checked. Here you hold no sway over this knight. And what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. I figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why you? You dare to staunch the tempest of those nightwings? Good, Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Pyre hearts, banish him. This is an order. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight some fools. Oh. Okay, so apparently we shouldn't get into their stuff. Did we just lose? We sure did. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bald-faced lie, and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor, this knight will have your head, Gilman. As the day wears on, there is still no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless, but then... Hail! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And more importantly, that little tempest ought no longer pose a threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the deathless tempest begins to simmer and subside. We did it! Yay! Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Hedwyn help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Night Wings. Huzzah! I love that so much. Sir Gilman joined the group. He also revealed a path north for you. Bid him welcome. Let's go. I thought that the worms were ridiculous in the beginning, but now I really like them. Or snake people, as I called them. Deathless Tempest. Yeah. With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You were true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? We're stranded in this cursed storm. Most excellent question, and from one most fair. Oh, he's into her. Call me that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. And from one most spirited as well. This knight was wise to side with ye. Just, where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Then let me be the first to say, let's go. You're on the verge of sailing across the Sea of Solace. Voyage onward. Say, Tariq? Aye, Ruki, what is it? Loot you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, because I was thinking it's a little gloomy here and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood. Know what I mean? Aye then, let me see what I can do. Hey, we saved. Oh wow.
Sorrowful tears and filled the waters high. The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise.
Alright, we're gonna take it right there. I thought it was going to stop. The Black Basin.
The doomed ship still resides. The Titan met her end on its prow, forsaken by tides. In death she leaves her stain on.
Alas, your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground, the land called Black Basin. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination.
1,000 years gone by.
See if Sir Gilman has anything to say. You approach him, who must have just finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with his single eye. Hail, Master Reader! This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. Shall ensure that this triumvirate continues to live up to its most feared reputation. This is such an honor, and this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre Hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in a most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law, described within the books. Some triumvirates this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name, they are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong! The exile who refuses to obey the rules as they were written by the Under King Ors and his 7 friends deserve neither their honor nor his freedom. Thusly does this knight have confidence the Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness, so please excuse him, Master Reader. He slithers off, humming some sort of chivalrous tune. Alright, let's go ahead and move along. You find that Headwind has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright everyone, don't go too far and let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain with the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back. I have come back. Day returns from the east with little to report save for word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. This knight yet lives, although he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns from his northern pass. Visibly shaken, he appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Taizo wonders whether any species of fish lives in the pools or rock nearby. The little imp Taizo seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you, near to the wagon. There is a western pass that seems traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows in the crags may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though in my experience we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb toward the nest of Triesta. The exiles of the high-wing remnants. You may have no love for them inherently, but they have no such qualms with me for now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate? With them? Then Headwind steps in as the lone minstrel bows and backs away. Yeah, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on. We'll decide how to best go ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. Jodario glares at the sky as everyone else disperses. You have the rest of the day to practice your vocations. Use, well, your time. Alright, what can we do? We can forage for resources, study in private, or mentor a companion. Let's mentor someone. I like the mentoring. Alright, so we can mentor Headwind, and he would probably level up? I don't know, not quite sure. I kind of want to mentor him because he's new. Let's mentor Sir Gilman. This knight shall be your eager protege. You sit down with Sir Gilman to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense he is beginning to understand. Hey, he gained a level. Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness. And we get to choose where he's gonna go. Let's see, we can go with Sir Gilman and all his allies are banished. Oh, if everyone's banished, he shall instantly return. Once per round when saluting his adversaries, he freezes all exiles for 3 seconds. While Sir Gilman's allies are banished, he moves faster than usual and temporarily has infinity stamina. That sounds good. For 10 seconds after banishing an adversary, Sir Gilman deals an additional 10 damage to the adversary's pyre. After Gilman banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall instantly return. That sounds really good. After using his slash, Sir Gilman can use it again to instantly return to his previous position. Huh. The slash banishes adversaries in a wider area of effect. After using his slash, Sir Gilman instantly recovers all of his stamina. I think that we're going to go down that side. That seems like a good side to go down. This knight has little fear of banishment should his self-sacrifice help clear a path for his compatriots. Damn Skippy, buddy. Let's go. We're really deep in this episode and haven't actually played anything. So we can go through the Black Shore. Or we can... Let's go with the Lone Minstrel. He's gonna negotiate our safe passage. Show yourselves, you frightened little birds. All day long, winged shadows cross the sun. You are being watched. Dariel is very unhappy about it. The lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Perhaps I can communicate with him. Please believe me, madam. When I say your enmity towards the harps had best be held in check here. Jadaria looks at him with fury in her eyes, yet he retains his calm demeanor. Soon she grants his request with a silent gesture. Then he calls towards the heavens. Good sisters, we are humble travelers such as you, and beg your leave. We journey by the sea and seek safe passage through your lands. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nests. The request is met with nothing but silence. You search in vain for any indication of acknowledgement. Then without notice, one of them appears. Oh, they look neat. She swoops the minstrel up and out of sight before Jadario can respond. Damnation, wait here, I shall go find him. For a long, terrible moment, you are alone with your panic. Soon, however, the lone minstrel returns amid the sound of flapping wings. He dusts his cloak and calls out towards them. We thank you for your hospitality, good sisters. We shall be on our way. Having seen this, Jadario returns, sullen. The exiles of the High-Wing remnants are letting you pass for now. It seems they are having some dispute within their ranks and wish no further troubles for the time. It is a warning, one that leaves Jadario fuming. Jadario lost 4 hope for the next rite. Holy moly. That's a lot of hope gone. That's what, 5 for her total? Or 4 for her and 1 for Ruki? That's rough. At last you arrive at the nest of Triesta, where the next rite is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes watched your wagon's ascent and remain watching now. Should we buy anything? Oh, look at all these things. Thorn Knot. When aura casting raises the bearer's maximum range, plus 8%. How much money do we have? 123. While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual. Yeah, we want that, but that's 200. So, we're gonna just continue for now. Commence the rite. It's a cool looking horse thing there. You and your fellow exiles gather on the blasted lands called the Nest of Triesta, expecting the imminent commencement of the rites. You see no sign of any adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. Ooh, she looks neat. This, then, is what passes for the Nightwings now. Such a rabble. Not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems the scribes have little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk. No, you have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well my words, you horned filth. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp swoops off as Jadario glowers after her. It is only then that you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. You know not of my interest. Let's give this another shot. Hi, my name's Pamitha Thane. The surly one back there, that was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only met just now, though I must say something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk? Just then, Hedwyn shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Jadario. No, Hedwyn, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by the by, however did you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I am loath to give away, Hedwyn. But you have set our course thus far, and I have followed, so do as you must. That Sandalwood had better have an explanation for all this. Jadario storms off as Hedwyn turns to you. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected we'd run into a harp, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pamitha, who has been watching with bemused interest. Ah, reader, are you pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling? Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like, and tell your comrade there the truth of it, why don't you? You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. He also senses, however, that her motives here and now are earnest. Hedwyn wants you to know your initial impression. She seems alright. Express your reservations. Admit you do not know. I think she seems alright. You tell Hedwyn that you think the group should take its chances with Pyre and take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think and hope Jodariel will come around. Then turns to Pyre. I'm Hedwyn. We'll accept your offer on 2 conditions, if you'll hear me out. Conditions? Why sure, I love a good condition or two. First, after we're finished here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you'll have to find a way to get along with Jodariel, whom you met earlier. Brilliant, I had no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get on famously. Yeah, okay. I don't suppose you have an extra set of raiments I could use, because I think the rite is getting started. You look up and see that she is right. She joined us. She has a score to settle. Bid her welcome. Here we go.
I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste.
No, he's apparently surprised over here.
And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2.
Hell yeah.
One from the Pyre heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see.
I have a feeling they'll be able to fly over these obstacles.
For the vibrant country that was once your home.
From a distance, you observe as Pyre, now clad in Nightwing's raiments, heads toward your adversaries in the Rites. You, what sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loosens the bindings on her mask. Hello there, Pyre. Pyre's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here with them? Doubtless come to dig your talons in my back again. No, sister, I've come to have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever count you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all this way for talk? You waste your time as ever. What's life is not a waste of time, dear sister. Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence. You shan't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself again consorting with my enemies. Fine then, savor their defeat, but I warn you, stay away from me. Pyre says nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. Man, this is going to be a long episode. Pyre gets your attention. Listen to me, reader darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct this ride on your behalf, and my wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as is the tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Sir Gilman refuses to participate in the rites this night so that Pyre can face her sister. You observe the treacherous terrain. Pyre should be better suited to the rites here than the rest of you. Is it going to be 1-on-3?
Who shall conduct the rite?
Oh, of course we're going to do her. Hamatha. That was apparently how you say that name. Why, I thought you never asked there, darling. I accept. If the little bird is going to conduct the rites first, then I shall not. Ooh. Jodariel is not willing to play. Well then, and Gilman gave up his spot. So it looks like we have a medium, and we're gonna end up with 2 mediums and a small, or 2 smalls and a medium. So let's go ahead and grab Hedwyn. You can count on me, my friend. I really wanted to use Gilman here, but we can't. So we'll go with Ruki. He seems to be a favorite of mine. Huh? Oh, yeah, you got it, sister. Ruki doesn't seem too sure about this. Come then, sister. Perhaps we are finished here. Perhaps when we are finished here, you'll spare a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Pyre. How poetic that we meet here in the downside. I can think of nowhere else where I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. Ooh. Hamatha seems to sense your presence and then catches your attention. Well there, reader darling, if I'm to be your mercy in all this, I'd like it very much if you could minimize how often I'm to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we Sisters of the High Wing Remnants can do. Hold W to fly.
You put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise.
Shift to
Even for
dash.
you. Tread lightly around
Her
that
dash
exile
knocks people
paragon.
away.
Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
Alright, to tackle. While tackling, she can't be banished. Oh, that's neat. See, darling, we harps were not so bad. Now I suppose we'd better get to work, Just don't go underestimating Tamitha over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the sky, sister. Talon formation. Alright. Let's see what we can do here.
Banished in an instant. Oh.
Oh, I wasn't sure I was gonna make it.
Themselves thusly.
We did it though, with the headwind. Ruki, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? No. I mean, not really. Anyway, what makes you ask? Listen up, my blood sister though. She'll swoop right past you if you're careless. But we harps simply cannot get much altitude down here. So if she goes for any unfair tricks, just jump for it and catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her. Okay. Uh-oh. No! I wanted to jump so bad. I don't think we're blocking anything, but we're certainly scoring. Uh-oh. No, we dropped it. Oh, dropped it again. Got her. Oh. Gotta take the long way around. Oh, we got in there. Just barely. 2 more scores with him. Well, that was not ideal. That was also not ideal.
Poor Nightwing.
Everyone's out for 4 seconds. We're gonna take some damage here, probably. Oh,
Such is the fury of the High Wing.
I thought I got him. That was not the case. No?
Good.
Hey, we got that dive from far away for another 20 damage. 1 more score. Damn you, Pamitha. You are not true Thane to think that you have the gall to call me sister. Still, after everything you wrought upon us, I hate to break it to you, Tamitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on our familial status. Look, I know I wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story. If I wanted to hear more lies and deceptions, I ought to have asked the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, if you have come all this way to face me, Pamitha, then come and do it. You and me. You think that you see Pamitha shake her head. Everyone, stay back. Dun dun dun. 1v1.
What is it those two think they're doing?
Well, we tossed the ball away a little bit.
Scores.
Uh-oh.
Bye now.
There we go, there we go.
And it is done.
We juked her. We got the mad jukes.
You-know-who prevail.
Hell yeah.
Their hapless
I like her.
adversaries
She's definitely
stood no
different to
chance.
control than everyone else. But she's
The
fun.
ceremony is complete.
You Commonwealth filth. Only through that traitor's help could you have beaten us. You postponed the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient, and our sisters on the other side shall have their day, with or without my aid. Man, she got angry face over there. Tamitha, wait, please. You found good company there, Pamitha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Pamitha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. Hey, she's gotten the rest of us are headed back. What about you? Sure, I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
Yay!
Witness the rites.
Those guys didn't do anything. Oh, Rookie got stuff. He was there. Faster, stronger, and a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? Alright, so now we have the choice of giving him cast his aura 50% further than usual. And when he banishes someone by casting his aura, the blast can banish nearby adversaries. Let's go with this one here. Just because I don't know if I would use that other one very often. Ah, she almost leveled up.
Until the stars align.
Until the stars align. After defeating the Essence in a rather one-sided contest, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move and how best to integrate Pamitha into the group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my fresh air so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the Rites will cause my path and Tamitha's to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pamitha. Trust is what got us here, isn't that right, Rookie? But Rookie does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering your new guest. Pamitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon wheels again. Is he into her? He runs off. During this discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, ask a moment of your time outside. Let me guess, we're picking where we're going. There's somewhere I may ask we go here in Black Basin, Reader. By your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it. Would you look upon them for us, please? Seek your destination. Alright. I don't know where we're going. So, do we have to choose one of those? No, I guess not. Oh, it's the big red one. That's what we had to click on. Apparently. The Glade of Lu, directly due west. Then it is just as my client indicated. This client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood, he entrusted us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Waking Wood, due west. How do we find him? He shall find us. Seems you are soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn, you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. Alright, and with that, we're going to wrap this episode up. We just saved. We can exit the campaign, and I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to bring my face back. Couple things. This is coming out just before Halloween, so happy Halloween, everybody. Another thing, it was also just my mom's birthday, so hi Mom, and happy birthday. She does watch, at least partially. She watches some. She's not a gamer, but she's been watching me play games since I was probably 4 or 5, and we got our first Nintendo Entertainment System. Very important lady to me, and I hope that her birthday was pretty good. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you'll see us for more Pyre next time. And yeah, have a good one. Happy birthday, Mom.